Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Martin bringing you guys the latest crypto news and investments. Today I want to talk to you guys about Request Network and some of the potential that I believe it has. I don't always go for small cap coins. It's currently trading at 11 cents, rank 109 in terms of market cap, but I do think that picking small cap coins is a great way to make huge returns, and I think that this is going to be one of those. As always, this should not be considered financial advice. This is strictly my thoughts on Request Network. So if you do find this educational, please remember to leave a like and a comment down below. It really helps me out. And yeah, hopefully I can do my best to bring you guys an objective look at Request Network. So what is Request Network? Request Network is a decentralized layer on the Ethereum blockchain built for payment processing. So their main product is online payments. You're going to have a pay with request button that's going to be very easy for websites to implement. It's going to be right alongside your traditional methods such as debit or credit card or PayPal. They're essentially trying to be a PayPal 2.0 for cryptocurrencies. So the incentives for companies to start using this is, first of all, it's more secure. You're not sharing banking information with them. And second of all, it's cheaper. So merchants as well as consumers are going to pay a lot less in fees. Typically with your traditional methods, it's 1 to 7%. And with cryptocurrencies, you're going to be able to cut down fees quite a bit from 1 to 7% all the way down to, I believe it's 0.05% or 0.5% is what Request Network said. So a lot of incentive for merchants to start using this, and with the increase in all the new money coming into cryptocurrency, hopefully people are going to be able to go out and spend it now with Request, and it's going to be an all-in-one platform. This essentially is like a Venmo feature. You're going to be able to create requests between people as well as business to business. So obviously invoicing and the auditing and accounting part is perfect for businesses that would want to start accepting cryptocurrency. Like I said, it's all in one. It's going to consider taxes and escrow system for online websites. So really perfect all in one for businesses and consumers. So if we take a look at the roadmap, we can see that the Q3 was the white paper, Q4 was the token launch, and right as of now, it's currently December 8th, and they are ahead of schedule on their roadmap. They have not been around for too long, considering that their ICO was in late October, but they are ahead of schedule, which is great to see. So I believe that Colossus was going to be originally planned for Q1 of 2018, but since like I said, they're ahead of schedule and is currently out on the Ethereum testnet. So what they do is they're very good about updating their community. They do updates every 2 weeks, and they basically announced in this one that within the next 2 weeks, it'll be any day. Like, they haven't put out a day. Between now and the next 2 weeks is going to be the Colossus on Ethereum mainnet. So this is not just another white paper ICO. They're going to have their first working product out within now and the next 2 weeks. So that's great to see. Team is working very hard. Some of the additional features that are coming in the future is implementation of fiat currencies such as the Euro, USD, and they're going to be working with the Omisego plasma chain as a kind of decentralized solution to exchanging cryptocurrencies. So Q1 we can expect to see more cryptocurrencies added to it. Right. So right now you can only use Ethereum, but they're working on getting more ERC20 tokens implemented, so you could pay in Omisego, you could pay in Civic, any ERC20 token that you have. And in their most recent, not this one but the one before, they announced a partnership with Kyber as their backend. So this is why it's in Q1. Once Kyber has a working product, you're going to be able to use Request. You're going to be able to pay in ERC20 tokens such as Omisego, Civic, any ERC20 token that you own. And the Kyber exchange is going to work as a decentralized backend exchange. And why this is important is that merchants are going to be able to request that you pay in Ethereum or any cryptocurrency that they want, and you're going to be able to pay with whatever cryptocurrency you want. And the Kyber backend exchange is going to exchange it, do it all for you. So there's no bottleneck to using it. Anyone who owns cryptocurrency is going to be able to go out and spend it, which obviously increases adoption. So that's great to see. I really like the concept of all of this, and the team has experience with this in the past. So their previous product, Moneytis, it was a fiat to fiat exchange that offered the best possible rates on exchanging between currencies. So they have a lot of experience. The project itself, or the team I should say itself, is backed by ING. If you don't know who ING is, like, I could probably just look up that. ING is a multi-billion-dollar company. It's a publicly traded company. They have backing by them. And also Y Combinator. Y Combinator is a huge one for startups. If you take a look at some of the startups they've funded and worked with, you can look at Stripe, which is like a $5 billion company. They've done up to $20 billion in yearly volume on their platform. Also a payment processing platform. You can see, I think there's Reddit on here, Dropbox, Twitch. Yeah, here's Reddit, and just a ton of other companies that are doing very well. Coinbase as well. Coinbase is a super interesting one, considering they've said how they want to start implementing ERC20 tokens into the platform starting in 2018. So if Request is successful, I don't see any reason why they could not be implemented into Coinbase, which would obviously take it to a whole new level. Being that they're both backed by Y Combinator, I think that that's a huge advantage for them, but just something to watch for. So this is a very strong company to be working with. They beat out 65 other teams. So Request Network was in a competition. They beat out 65 other teams to get this partnership. So really shows that they have a lot of potential. You can see here, if we take a look at some of the companies, we can actually search that. This is real news. It's not fake. You can see Request Network, the decentralized network, PayPal 2.0, right on the Y Combinator website. If you're thinking about how this sounds like Omise Go, they did do a comparison of the two on their blog. I would recommend reading into this. I'm not going to go over the full thing because this is a very in-depth analysis, but basically, to sum it up, they are not competitors. They're more actually complementary in the fact that Request is going to handle a lot more of the business-to-business type deals, while Omise Go is kind of a decentralized exchange, as well as remittance slash banking solution. So if we take a look at the comparison, Omise Go could use Request for decentralized payments, accounting, auditing, and invoicing, and Request could use Omise Go as an oracle for e-wallet fiat settlements. So how Omise Go is planning on adding fiat currencies, Request is going to basically use Omise Go for that, and Omise Go could use Request. Request is going to benefit Omise Go because it'll increase volume on the network, and they can also benefit from them by using the auditing, accounting, and Request for payment side of it. So basically, the big difference between the two is that Request Network is going to work more with the financial side of it, and they're also more of a Western company, if that makes sense. Omise Go's focus is more in Japan, while Request is basically Western companies, such as the United States, Canada, maybe European companies and customers. So with the auditing, invoicing platform, it's much more of a financial service to businesses versus Omise Go, which is a banking solution, e-wallet, and decentralized exchange. And the big thing too that you should note is that Request is going to be using the Plasma blockchain. So in the future, it's possible that you could be earning money on fees that go through the network. So if Request Network is able to, for example, secure a partnership with Amazon, that's going to be billions of dollars every year going through the Request Network in fees for the token holders. So that's going to increase the token value just an insane amount if that happened. while it's also going to be possible that as an incentive to hold the token, that you could be earning money through token burns. So every transaction that goes through the network, there's going to be a small supply that's burned. So eventually this total supply is going to start to decrease. It's worth noting that the team has not decided between the two, and that they're not mutually exclusive. So it's possible that in the future, if they do plasma and token burns, that not only are you going to, it's going to be twice as good for token holders, because you're going to have a decreasing total supply. The tokens are going to become more and more scarce. So holding the tokens, there's a lot of incentive to do that, and you're going to be earning money on the tokens that you hold. So just huge incentive to hold these tokens if long term, if you're planning on investing. That's my take on it. Again, the team hasn't decided between the two, but it's going to be really interesting to see what their approach is. So hopefully this, again, was educational for you guys. I hope I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. So I'm going to put all the links to this stuff in the description. Hopefully you guys can read into it if you're more interested. This is a very in-depth analysis, as well as these other links as well. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching this far, and I hope you guys have a great day.